everybody, it's Amy with Heart and Home Richmond, and I am here to show you the Laurel floor plan. Here, this is a 3-story townhome unit in Shire Walk, which is a new construction community here in the heart of Henrico. We are so close to all of the things that you want to be in this area for. Short Pump Mall, let me just tell you, that is really the hot spot, very close. We're talking, it's only about a 5-minute drive from here. You've got Whole Foods is close by. Pretty much anything and everything you need is either walkable or it's within a 5-minute drive. So this community, again, this is just a townhome community, 3-story unit townhomes. Some of them have balconies, rooftop balconies. Main Street Homes is the builder, and this one is called the Laurel. So this one is going to show, it's a model home, so you're going to see it all decorated up. This one is a 4-bedroom, 3 bath and 2 half baths, as well as a 2-car garage. So when you enter in, okay, so this is the larger of the units, a little over 2,800 square feet. So I believe this one is the largest. If not, it is one of the larger ones. But as you enter in through the front door, right away, you have an option that you can add. This is kind of your drop zone area, a great way to do just what they have. Go ahead and put away that briefcase or that cell phone or your coat or your umbrella for the day or the kids' backpacks and the shoes. It's a great place to just stop and drop as soon as you enter in so that you can kind of keep all of that kind of chaos a little bit more organized. All right, so as we come in, we're going to talk about the different options here with the floor plan itself. Remember, this is the Laurel. So this one is going to show with a bedroom over here, and I'm really excited to show that to you because there are options with this. So if you build this floor plan, by the way, I love this exterior elevation, and if you're not sure what exterior elevations are, sometimes they can look a little bit more traditional or contemporary or modern or farmhouse or craftsman. There's different exterior elevations that all builders will have on their home options for you. And so a lot of times the structural options and the way the home is going to look is going to be different depending on which exterior elevation is either offered for the unit that you want or that you choose if you decide to build one. So that being said, I love this one. It is a corner unit. I love all of the windows right here. And if you look at this again from that exterior shot, you have those windows that just go all the way up and it's lovely. So this is a really large bedroom. So as we talk about the square footage, again, over 2,800 square feet, this is bedroom number 1 here on the first floor. Now this could also be an office or a study or just an additional space. I've had clients that can utilize this part as the gym. Because it does have the garage you enter in, you've got the 2-car garage, we'll see that in just a minute, and then you have a full bathroom. You could maybe utilize this as a gym, you know, just kind of your motivation. You go to work or you come home from work and you're going to stop, drop, go to the bathroom, come in here and do your workout, and then you're going to go up and you're going to live your life. Or maybe this ends up being a home office space. Point is, it's versatile, it's flexible, and they have yet again given you a great floor plan option with some variety to utilize the space however it's going to work best for you. But this is showing you a bedroom with a nice big closet. And as we continue back in this direction, over here to my right, to your left, is going to be a linen closet as well as that full bathroom. So you'll have a single sink, cabinet, counter, mirror, vanity light here, single toilet, you have a tub shower combo. Again, some of these may change depending on either the unit, if it's a quick move-in that you're thinking of purchasing, or if you were to decide to build one yourself. Now back behind me, this door is going to take us to that 2-car garage. So drive home from work, 2-car garage, you come in right away. You've got your bathroom right over here, and you've got your drop zone right up at the front. There's also options where it could just be an open flex space and it can just be storage. So point is, if you were to build, there's a lot of different ways that you can configure the space to work best for you. All right, now let's go see the main living area, which is actually on the 2nd floor. So I'll meet you up there. So upstairs here on the 2nd floor, there's no bedroom. So this is all going to be your living space. This is where the fun happens. And let me just tell you again, such well-defined space. There is an abundance of square footage here, and it's so versatile. There are so many options. And you know, one of the things that I love, if you haven't watched it yet, go back to this YouTube channel and find the floor plan, the video of the Richmond floor plan, and you can see a very similar layout with completely different decor and kind of room designation ideas, because that's one of the most fun things, is to see how they transform these townhomes into these beautiful, beautiful living spaces. All right, so I love this kitchen. If you are looking at design ideas, I really, really love this cabinet color. This is so beautiful. It takes that really warm wood tone. You've got a beautiful quartz countertop with the really bold, vibrant veining in it. Really beautiful. I love the darker contrasting hardware, but at its core, this is going to be your kitchen space. This is it. This is where you're going to be entertaining, and this is a really important space. Now, much like the other floor plan that this builder also offers here at Shire Walk, you have the option, if you are building one of these, to have this kitchen space where this one is in the rear. It can actually be moved over toward the center of this space, again, redefining kind of how the home works for you. But I really love the way they have it here, which is probably why they have it as a model home. So really beautiful. Now, one of the other things I want to note before we go out there is that just back over here, you have a powder bath. So remember, we said that there's 2 half baths here in this particular Laurel floor plan. Powder bath over here. I love they have the shelving back behind you, and then a nice, really large walk-in pantry. But one of the things that is so exciting, and again, the options that this builder offers, is that if you have the unit with the balcony, look what they have done here to the outside. You've got a great amount of covered balcony space, a great way for you to kind of have an additional living space, kind of having that outdoor space. No matter what season, it's going to be a beautiful asset in addition to your home. But that fireplace and that TV out there is a game changer. And these are things that the builder will do for you. I know, that's crazy, right? Most builders do not give you as many options as Main Street Homes does. All right, so now right across the room here, now we are into the main living area. So this is it, your sectional TV. Here they don't have a TV mounted, but this is a great spot. And if you watch that Richmond one, I believe they had a fireplace here. So there's options for the fireplace. If you look at this space, and I like to point these little details out in these video tours because sometimes they're hard to see in person, but this wall is recessed, probably about maybe 18 inches or so. This is a great spot. If you wanted to do an entire built-in of cabinets and counters and shelving and mounting your TV, or whether you did want to do the fireplace treatment, that can also be done here. Great spot, a lot of versatility. Speaking of versatility, and again, allocating of space and the use of the square footage, really, really brilliant. Now here, because of the exterior elevation of this particular Laurel model home, as we talked about at the very beginning, how the exterior elevation itself can change and alter how some of the rooms may look on the inside, or if there's any little niches or cutouts or angles or things like that. In this case, look at these windows. Absolutely beautiful. These 3 tall windows, from the exterior, you can see this all the way up, and they are beautiful. But what else that does is it provides an opportunity to really mark and define this space. So the interior designers have done a fantastic job of really allocating this as your dining space, whether it's everyday breakfast, coffee, and the newspaper, or whether it's lunch and snacks with the kids, or whether it's formal get-togethers with all your friends and family. This space will accommodate it. And you also have this space. Again, if you look at how much square footage there is, this one is also a pretty deep recess. I believe in the Richmond model, they actually had like a little bar area that can be built in. But there's so many things that you can do yourself. Think about how you and your family live and how the space needs to work for you. Maybe you want to make this kind of a little home office with some built-in desks. Maybe it's a great place to display all your vinyls, and you've got your turntable over here. Think about how you live and how you want this home to work for you. I guarantee you'll be able to make it work. Okay, we still have more to see, so I'll meet you upstairs. All right, here on the 3rd floor is going to be where the bedrooms are. Now, one of the things I want to point out here as well is that like the other model home that we've referenced before, because we do have both model home tours here on Heart and Home Richmond YouTube channel, is that the stairs as well as this floor is still the wood flooring, whereas in the Richmond, as a model home, to show you the diversity and kind of the different options, it was carpeted. So just wanted to point that out. So, okay, so this has 2 bedrooms back over here to my right, and where I am now, you have bedroom, well, let's just say this is bedroom number 1 or 2, I guess, because we had a bedroom there on the very first floor. So bedroom number 2. So you have a nice sized bedroom. This faces the back of the house. And then over here, you're going to have the other bedroom. Now, how funny that I just mentioned the vinyl records and having your turntable, and then voila, it's almost like they, you know, we're kind of going with where I was headed there. But this is a great spot, a great room as well. And it's a great example of showing you that just because it's designated or allocated as a bedroom, it can be used however you need it to be. It can be an office, it could be a kid's playroom. Maybe that's the nursery and this is where all the toys go. Maybe that's a guest room and maybe this is a music room. Who knows what it is, but you can make it your own. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that you can take the bedroom that we just saw, this bedroom here, combine them, and that bathroom that we're getting ready to see can become a second primary bedroom, which is a really great option and idea depending on who is living in the home and the dynamic of that family or of the ownership. So keep that in mind. Now, right back here behind me is going to be the closet for the washer dryer. So washer dryer right here across from these two bedrooms. And then back over here, as the model shows, this is going to be the bathroom that's going to service both of those bedrooms. So you have, again, single your tub, a shower combo, toilet, and you've got your sinks, your cabinet, counter, vanity. Now remember, 2 bedrooms could be 1. That bathroom goes away because it becomes another primary. Now, as we go back down this hallway, a real treat with this one because this one actually has a 4th floor. The stairs, we're gonna go see that in just a minute, but let's go here toward the front of the home and let's take a look at the actual original primary. Again, do you see these 3 beautiful windows? Again, kind of referencing that exterior elevation, and I love those bright, tall windows are really lovely. So a nice big room here is the primary. Again, you have a nice big closet over here with a window inside. Always like that natural light coming in to your closet space. And then of course you've got the primary bathroom, which is tucked back over here as well. This one actually has the privacy door for the toilet. So you have your dual sinks, cabinet, counter, mirror, vanity, and you have the privacy door here for the toilet. And you have a beautiful frameless shower over there as well. Okay, so remember, this one's a little over 2,800 square feet. So we saw the bedroom on the 1st floor and we have 3 upstairs. So this shows us 4 bedrooms. Remember, you can change the dynamic or the layout of that to create a second primary. Now we have another set of stairs that's going to take us to a real treat, and I can't wait to share it with you, so let's go. All right, now this particular Laurel floor plan is going to showcase something that is absolutely amazing. This has created a 4th floor, and I cannot wait to show you what's behind you, but first we're gonna go through the mundane stuff. Back behind me is gonna be access to the AC unit. You're gonna need to know that, but it is easy access. And then over here is gonna be that second of the powder baths that we referenced at the beginning of the video. So you had 2 powder baths, right? One there on that 2nd floor where the main living, where the kitchen area was a powder bath. And here is a second powder bath. Okay, this is another fun, think loft, think bonus room, think flex space. This space right here is a game changer in the concept of a townhome. So first of all, if you look at the size of this room, you have plenty of room. You can see here, there's a sectional in here. You've got the nesting coffee tables. You've got room for a TV. Not only do you have all of this space right here, but you can really change the way this home and this space is used because look at this. You've got a full wet bar, beverage fridge. You have a whole little mini kitchenette type concept. If you wanted to pop a microwave over here, you can do that. You want to add cabinets up above this, you can do that and make a nice little wet bar area for entertaining, or maybe if that second primary was an option for you, maybe somebody gets to use that 2nd floor as their main living space and somebody uses this as their private living space. Again, so many ways to utilize it. And are you ready for the showstopper? This is it. This is the grand finale of this Laurel floor plan. It is, oh my gosh, it is a rooftop balcony. That's right, it's a real rooftop balcony out here in the air. Absolutely beautiful, brisk, cool weather. This is absolutely a game changer. This entire concept of this Laurel floor plan is amazing. So if you are interested, if I have piqued your interest, then give me a call at 757-329-0055. As always, remember, I do not work for or represent the builder, but I am a realtor here, very versed in new construction and very happy to help guide you through this process. So don't forget to give me a call. And remember, as always, please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you, and happy house hunting.